Hi Cancer, welcome to your August energy reading. My name is Kimberly from the Path Illuminated. If you are returning, thank you so much for your support. If you are new here, welcome. This is still a relatively new channel and I will be doing minimally monthly energy readings. It really just depends on my time constraints. I hope you've been enjoying your season, Cancer. It's July 19th. We just had the Cancer new moon on Monday the 17th, and then we also had the lunar nodes shifting to the Aries Libra axis. And we have Leo season coming up on July 22nd, which is also the day that Venus goes retrograde into Leo, and then we'll have like 7 planets in retrograde. The energies are crazy, Cancer, okay? So hope you're taking care of yourself. As I mentioned, this will be a general reading for the Cancer collective. So the messages may resonate, they may not. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I am taking new clients, so if you're interested in booking a personal reading, I will leave my website link below. You can check that out if you would like to. As I mentioned, this is an energy reading, and I always like to remind individuals that you, Cancer, are the authority in your own life. So you know what's best, and you should always trust your own guidance and understand that energy is fluid, nothing is set in stone, and you have free will. So if something comes out in the reading that you are not super stoked with, you can change your perspective. You can change how you deal with people, you can change how you deal with situations, and you can change how you deal with yourself, Cancer, and don't forget it, all right? So without further ado, I'm gonna start with 5 cards for the overall energy, then I'll pull some clarifiers, and then we will close it out with a card from the Animal Spirit deck. Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. What messages do you have for the Cancer collective for the month of August? I seriously can't believe how quickly this year is going by. Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. What messages do you have for the Cancer collective? Please help me in providing a clear and accurate message for Cancer for the month of August. Angels, spirits, and guides. 2 more cards, please, Spirit, for Cancer. Move these down a little bit. Just always want to make sure y'all can see the cards. Okay. Now let's pull some clarifiers as I sit with these initial cards here. I mean, 10 of Pentacles, that's good. That's pretty good energy. All right. Why is the 5 of Swords in reverse here, Spirit? Why is the Emperor in reverse? Why is the Emperor in reverse? Okay, that's too many cards. 1 or 2 will do, Spirit. Thank you. Why is the 4 of Pentacles here, Spirit? Why is the 6 of Cups here, Spirit? That one came out flying. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? All right. I may pull some additional cards, but let's just get to what's here right now. All right, so the month of August, Cancer, you are moving out of conflict with yourself, with others. You are done with the drama, you're done with the fighting, you're done with situations that put you in a place of having to constantly defend yourself. You are in your power. Both of these are air energy, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You are stepping into your authority and cutting off people, places, and ways of being that are causing you drama or conflict. You are enforcing your boundaries, you are speaking your truth when you need to, and you're no longer putting up with any BS from yourself or anybody else. So I love to see that, Cancer. Emperor in reverse, you are letting go of being a control freak, of being overly focused on things, outcomes going the way that you want them to. You are starting to allow spirit to guide you and learning how to better tap into your own intuition. You are moving away from an outdated way of thinking. You are no longer, what's the word I'm looking for? This keeps happening to me. You are no longer accepting this outdated view of what it means to be successful. So what does that mean, Cancer? That means regardless of how people perceive you, you know what success means to you. And it doesn't matter how other people view you. It doesn't matter if they think that you should be like working 24/7 and making a certain amount of money and having like a certain lifestyle. You are starting to realize that overworking, being a workaholic, and investing so much in the 3D reality of like the material things, you're starting to realize that that is not satisfying for you. And regardless of what other people think, you are done doing that to yourself. You're done being a workaholic. You're done, you know, burning the candle at both ends. You're done trying to prove to other people that you are successful because their perspective of what success means is not yours. But your money's fine. You don't need to worry about it. The universe has you. You're doing what you need to do. And you're done. You're laying down the burdens, the pressure, the judgments of other people, whether it's friends, family, you know, lovers, co-workers. You're like, no, I don't have to work that hard for my financial abundance. I'm a good person. I'm a hard worker, but I'm done killing myself for the pentacles because I know that that's coming from a lack mentality. And I know that when I take care of myself, when I take care of my heart, and when I trust that the universe is going to provide, that's when I'm actually financially stable. You're continuing to do inner child healing of working through, you know, those fears and insecurities around finances. You know, we have this Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, and globally, you know, the financial and economic systems are in chaos, right? So you are continuing to do the work of reminding your inner child like, hey, it's good, we're fine. We have everything that we need. We have the material possessions we need. We have emotional fulfillment in our lives. We're trusting the universe. We're trusting our intuition. And it's providing you with exactly what you need. And I see that because you are starting to trust the universe and you're starting to trust your own divine guidance, that's actually what's going to start contributing to you manifesting material abundance in your 3D reality, just by you letting go of this lack mentality of believing like, oh, I have to be working 24/7 and I have to be on all the time and I just have to like burn myself out. Once you let go of that and trust that the universe is going to provide for you, even when you decide that you're not going to overwork yourself because you're moving out of that lack mentality, that's when this offer comes forward. I don't know if this is a new job. I don't know if this is a project. You know, there's a lot of air, fire, pentacle energy. So for me, this speaks a lot to your finances, your, you know, manifestations in 3D reality and work. But because you are doing the inner child healing of healing your emotional wounds and your lack mentality and whatever fears you have, that's how you're manifesting this. So I don't know if you're like gonna get like some like, you know, Page of Pentacles, it's like a small offer. I don't know if you're gonna like get a bump in pay or a bonus, or if there's going to be like a side project, a side hustle that starts to bear some fruit with regard to your finances. And it's simply because you're trusting divine timing. You believe in the abundance of the universe, and you're starting to finally realize, Cancer, that when you prioritize your emotional needs and yourself, that's when the universe really starts to open up the floodgates of material abundance. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, like, that is financial abundance at its finest. That is like the land, the home, you know, the fruits, the, you know, the family, everything that you could want is coming as a result of you trusting that you do not have to be a workaholic, that you do not have to burn the candle at both ends, that you can actually prioritize yourself, and you can let go of those old, outdated ways of thinking when it comes to work and finances and stability. Now, there is 7 of Wands that's clarifying this. And for me, I think that this has to do with you fighting off the judgments of other people, right? Oftentimes, Cancer, when we start to prioritize ourselves, it can be really triggering to other people. And there's going to be a whole group of people that continue to believe in this lack mentality that is obviously used to manipulate us and to exploit us, right? That they believe that they have to be a workaholic, they have to work 24/7, they can't take any time off in order for them to materialize financial abundance. And because you are shifting that, they're going to start to be triggered and to be like, well, why? Cancer's not working as hard as I am. Why are they getting that? Why are they being blessed financially? Why did they get a bonus? Why did they get a bump in pay? Don't worry about that. Focus on yourself. Don't let the haters bring you down, Cancer. I know that you've definitely have been, you know, leaning into your power during your season, and Spirit is telling you to keep on with that during the month of August. I'm going to pull some additional cards to go a little bit deeper. Yep. Any potential financial issues that you've been having, that's ending. Whatever debts you may have had, or fears you may have had, or, you know, perhaps you were out of work for a certain period of time, like those blockages, those are going to be ending. Yep. Love it. And when you do that, when you trust the universe, when you prioritize yourself, you know what happens, Cancer? You start to draw to yourself. You start to attract to yourself relationships that are reciprocal. When you pour into your own cup, you will attract an individual that is also doing the work and pouring into their own cup, so that you can establish a reciprocal and balanced relationship. And I do think that this is romance. I do think that something is coming during Leo season, right? As we see this lion here. And it has to do with you deciding that you are letting go of the judgments of others. You're letting go of the idea that you have to constantly be chasing after the dollar, or love for that matter, because they're related. And when you choose yourself, the universe chooses you as well. You are the star, right? You see this individual, right? This is a card of Aquarius. This is like, you're starting to get noticed. And why are you starting to get noticed, Cancer? Because you started taking care of yourself. You started prioritizing your own emotional needs. You started tapping into your intuition. You started taking care of yourself, your home, your reality, your environment. You started focusing on you. And when you started doing that, you started attracting in this reciprocal balance love, this romance, because people are starting to notice you. And it's because you started focusing on yourself. And again, like I said, people are going to be triggered, but haters going to hate. All right, Cancer, you have lots of options. There is a King of Wands. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that is a fire sign. It's just the energy, right? Like you being so, the Queen of Wands isn't here, but it's like that energy of attracting, right, and being that star. You have this King of Wands who is an individual that is very fiery, very passionate, very attractive and abundant themselves. They are going to notice you. And they're also going to realize that you have a lot of choices, right? Like you have options. I'm giving the card here, Spirit. Again, there are going to be haters. Stand your ground. Don't give up on what it is that you're doing. I'm going to pull one more card. Don't let the bastards get you down. Don't let them rain on your parade. Don't let their toxicity, their negativity, their jealousy, their envy stop you from being the star that you were always meant to be. Let the haters hate. They're just fans. We're done with imbalance. Only balanced relationships moving forward. Only equal relationships moving forward, Cancer. We don't have time for people that are haters, that are secretly jealous and envious. We don't have time for frenemies. Choose yourself, Cancer. You are the star. This is your 10 of Pentacles year. I feel it. All right, let's close this off with an animal spirit card. Thank you, angel spirits and guides. All right. Pretty sure this is air energy. Yeah. Sorry. Looking for the card. I don't think I've pulled this card before. Okay. Earnest, hardworking, and democratic. The bee personality is a delight to be around, especially when there's a team project on the horizon. Bees love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They are sensitive creatures, aware of many subtleties at once. Since they're artists at heart, they usually add creative details to the overall vision. For the most part, they have bustling, joyous personalities until they're too tired from all the work. Then they gripe and then sting. When in balance, content, active, and vibrant. When out of balance, overworked and annoyed. To bring into balance, mini vacation. Take some time off in the month of August. Cancer, you deserve it. Realize that no, you don't have to overwork to be successful. Just because other people want you to be as miserable as they are, misery loves company. Doesn't mean you have to be. You don't have to engage in the drama. You don't have to defend yourself, but you do need to defend your peace, your prosperity, your star qualities, your energy. Don't let anybody disrupt it. I hope these messages resonated for you, Cancer, and I'll see you next time. Bye.